Ah, ma quanto è bello sto baby! Frank, coming over here and check out sta creatura! Quanto è bello sto baby! Welcome to No Enemies Here, where all the leaves are brown. The leaves are brown. And the sky is gray. What can I tell you? Hey, I forget the name of one of the subscribers who got the clip last week. Send me your info, man. I'm gonna write you a letter with a fountain pen, and it's gonna be perfetto. Verstehen Sie? Ja. Wakarimaska. Well, what do we have for you this week? We had that beautiful picture of the boss, Mark Ruggiero. Hope you're doing well, Mark. And I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas to you, your wife, and your family. And to everybody watching here, too. This is, I guess, the Christmas show. Didn't know Christmas was, like, right behind me. It's funny how things creep up, man. Sometimes it just blows my mind how disconnected I am. And did you people happen to see the interview that Artie and I did on the Chit Show with Mark Herman? Man, what a nice guy. What a nice guy. All the time. Nice guy. Love to hear his stories, man. I swear. I love it. Well, on the news front, I know, let me see here, Academy Games is putting out Stellaris. Let me get this information. Yeah, it's year-end update 2023. The Fife England, the game I showed you last week, was over 1,000% funded. I mean, these guys they're getting big, if it's not huge right now. So there's going to be a live stream on December 27th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and they are thrilled to invite, I'm going to read what's written here. We're thrilled to invite you to an exclusive YouTube live stream event dedicated to our much anticipated Stellaris board game. Mark your calendars for a deep dive into the final stages of building this epic game. I mean, this is gonna be huge. So, you know, we can look at the process of readying the game. Join Uwe Eichert, Gunther Eichert, he's the Stellaris designer, and Eric Burgess, the production team member, as they discuss the game and answer your questions. That's it for that. I know Worthington Publishing, early delivery special. Get Rommel's War in February. So, Rommel's War was backed in the first 24 hours, and get it shipped to you in February. So that's what's happening on the news type side. And in the future, these are my future projects. I guess it's the end of the year, I should say. What my upcoming projects for the new year are. I will be interviewing, or I'll be asking to interview John Butterfield. We're going to talk about Downfall. And also Herman Luttman. We're going to be talking about the Plum Island Horror. I've been waiting for this game, you know, because I know Herman. And he's such a nice guy. And it's like getting a piece of Herman when you get that. You know what I mean? And it's always nice to have a piece of Herman. You know, like a leg, a wing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what I have quickly in the forefront of my mind. Sounds like a song, eh? In the forefront of my mind. Yeah, I know I could have been a wicked singer, but anyways. I plan on going to the Compass Games Expo. Strongly. I really like to go there. Also, now, you know what? Also nothing. How's that? That's the way you plan stuff. You plan stuff like this. I don't know what's going on. And then you're not stressed out. All right? Because you don't have to do what you planned. Enjoy the show. Have a cup of eggnog. I will. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody. And I mean everybody. Stop the press, stop the press. This just in, somewhere in France. We're in 1944 right now. In some bloody forest called the Ardennes. There's something about some guy's bulge or something. There's a battle of two bulges. I don't know what's going on, but here's our reporter with the news.
Thanks, Dan. Earlier this week, the Germans unleashed a bold and daring attack that cut deep into the American lines. This is obviously a last-ditch effort by the German High Command to try and stave off the inevitable Allied victory. It appears that the Germans have pooled their meager resources in this attempt and have been successful in the early going. But I'm sure that the indomitable spirit of the American GI will prevail, and this is just a minor setback in the drive into the heart of the enemy. I am currently with elements of the American 101st Airborne Division in the town of Bastogne. Don't ask me where it is, Dan. Heck, I couldn't even spell it a week ago. And it appears that we are currently surrounded by the German army and cut off in terms of supplies and reinforcements. The weather has been terrible lately, which has grounded our air support. In fact, the Germans thought we were all but finished here and even offered terms of surrender to the brave paratroopers here in Bastogne. The reply to that offer came from Brigadier General Anthony McAuliffe, acting CO of the 101st. He said, and I quote, "Fuck you, you fucking German motherfuckers, and fuck the tanks you rode in on," which, after the military censors got a hold of it, was translated as nuts. That's all for this report, Dan. Now back to you in the studio.
Sexual.
I don't know what's wrong with me. As soon as I saw bulge, for sure, I thought about, you know what I thought about, but, Six, thank you very much for that report. We shall get more reports from Six out on the front, and but you be careful, Six, because I won't have any reports anymore, so be good. Here we go with the crux of the show. Charles Latorre, 3 videos. My plans for this week. 28mm conflict. Napoleon invades Spain. Bloody hell, that's just a lot right there. Another video. Napoleon invades Spain. La Coruna. End of the French first turn. And zoning plan. Sicily. Or Scaly City, I should say. 15mm American Westerners against just ... But you're doing 28mm. Why do you have to do 15mm? Charles, you gotta manage your time better. That wonderful channel of Kings and Generals, 3 videos, what happened after Guadalcanal, and Russians Avdiivka attack slows down. This is the invasion of Ukraine. And Japan versus the Mongols, defense against the Mongols. On Kings and Generals. Hex to Hex has 1 video, and it's the Ardennes. It's time for Battle of the Bulge. The 16th to the 18th of December, 1944. It's a short little snippet. 2 days of kicking hiney. The Gentlemen of the Players Aid have 4 videos. They interview Akar Baradva. Also unboxing We Are Coming 9 of and then a review Iron Blood, Snow and Mud by Phalanx, and unboxing Assault on Gallipoli from Gecko Games. On the Tank Museum, we have 2 videos. Char B1 5 and Panzer 3. Size doesn't matter. Sure it doesn't. An evolution of the Sherman. Was it any good? It took a while to evolve, eh? History Hustle, 1 video, and it's the Berbice Slave Uprising. Berbice, I've never heard about that. It's the Forgotten Slave Rebellion in Dutch colony. On History Hustle. And the man who looks like a vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Production, has 2 videos. Soviet Monster stopped entire Panzer Division. And Mark Felton meets the Pope. Really? Alright, gonna have to check that one out. Pushing Cardboard has 2 videos. Men of Iron Tri-Pack unboxing and Age of Dogfights unboxing. On Pushing Cardboard. And we have Julius Fairfax for our Spanish viewers. Rommel in the Desert. Hexes and Soldiers, 3 videos. AI Captain, let's chat about ChatGPT. Also, Hexes and Soldiers. Okay. And Merry Christmas. Well, thank you very much, Jason. And to you as well. U-Boater 658 has 3 videos. Tiny Battle Publishing's Black Horse Rules Review, plus Decision Games Battles in the East, German turn number 6 and Soviet turn number 7 on U-Boater 658. Andrew Choon, 2 videos. Heroes of Normandy, Kelly's Heroes, The Ambush, Part 1, and the concluding scenario video on Andrew Choon. The man famously known as Calandale Enrico Viglino, 3 videos. Central Front 3B, and also I Will Fear No Evil book discussion. And Central Front 4A on Calandale's channel. Stephen Dolges, 2 videos. Worlds Without Number, character creation examples, and celebrating 2,000 subscribers and a look back at 2023. Congratulations, Stephen. May you have 1 billion subscribers. The Hugh Hefner of War Games, Wardy Road plays World War II, 4 videos. Intro scenario, Wilt's Waltz Race for Bastogne. This is a GTS After Action Report and a Noville After Action Report GTS Race for Bastogne. Intro scenario number 2, and the same thing, Noville, and then Speed Bump scenario, Battle of the Bulge, GTS, Grand Tactical I don't know, I'm wrong about that. But it's an MMP game. On Warty Robe Plays World War II. Nanguaya, 4 videos, a rewind talkthrough 1, plus getting some troops rallied over to help the Russians' Third Army, and almost thought I figured out how to protect the railhead for the ... and looking at one example of the live and let live system. Live and let live. I thought it was live. I'm sorry. It's my mistake. Cody of the Discriminating Gamer, 4 videos. So Cody's top 10 games of December 2023. And Star Trek Away Missions, House of Duras, Klingon Expansion. And Away Missions, Captain Picard Federation. And Axis and Allies, Pacific 1940, 2nd edition. All this on the Discriminating Gamer. On My Own Worst Enemy, 3 videos, Battles of the American Revolution, Utah Springs, Intro and Turn 1, then a Federation Space Turn 1, The Hydrants, and Axis Empires Ultimate Edition, an unboxing. This is a game by Decision Games. Blended, there are 2, I think it was Axis and Empires and Daisenso. Yeah, that's it. Why am I thinking Vaktum Rhyme? It's not that. On My Own Worst Enemy. KilRoy of KilRoyWasHere, 4 videos, Pandemic Hot Zone, North America by Z-Man Publishing, and That Others May Live, Combat Search and Rescue, Vietnam plus Korea, The Forgotten War by MMP and Unboxing, and Paratrooper Great Airborne Assault, Korea, Strategy and Tactics number 321. Oh, he's going heavy. He's going heavy this week. Huh? And KilRoy, Merry Christmas to you and to your family. Respect! Jim Ozarski, 3 videos, The Battle of Leipzig, 10 for Blucher! And the Battle of Caldiero, South Flank for La Salle, number 2. And we were not deterred, so we may continue to play General d'Armée on Jim Ozarski. For our Polish viewers, 3 videos, a review of La Belle Époque. This one is in English. Then an unboxing of Leviathans and Fast Sloths on Wojennik TV. World War II Solitaire board game channel. Where are you in the world now? Has 4 videos, actually has more, but this is what I could fit. And all 4 videos are a playthrough from 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is 20th Air Force 2nd edition. Seems to be getting a lot of airtime, this game. Gonna have to check it out. Check it out on World War II Solitaire board game channel. Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials, 3 videos, Command and Colors Medieval, plus Combat Commander Normandy Scenario 55, and Combat Commander Pacific Random Scenario Generator on Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials. Hexed Encountered, 4 videos, Red, White, and Blue Racing, plus Black Horse from Tiny Battle Publishing. This is a gameplay video, and a Hockey Blast Express, and again, part 2 of Tiny Battle Publishing's Black Horse. Combat Board Games has 1 video, and it's looking at Fantasmas, or Fantasma de la Jungla, un war game de Mike Lambo. I guess this is in Spanish. Mike Lambo's just going crazy, man. He's just going crazy. the Clip of the Week! First one who guesses in the comments below gets a handwritten letter with real ink, real paper, and a real fountain pen. Get in touch with no enemies here.
Biggest show.
All right.
Lady Shane, my dilly.
Same as always, baby. You come by tomorrow. We're gonna have a party. Talk about all the sisters and me. You gonna be there?
What a time.
Hey.
Win a handwritten letter by El Duce himself, written with real ink and a real fountain pen. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer has two videos: Aeon's End Legacy Playthrough and Whiskey Charlie's Christmas 2023 on the GIMPY Gamer. Doug Weed of the Gamer's Closet has one video, and it's Camel the Game review and how to play Camel the Game, the smoking game. Alright, leave it at the Doug Weed. War Stories, 4 videos. Why did Europe invade Poland? Also A Bridge Too Far. And Hitler's Wonder Weapon. And why was Operation Rolling Thunder unsuccessful? On War Stories. The Cop That Is Wayne Hansen. Wayne Hansen! 3 videos. Recon, Halls of Hegra, Solitaire, and Unboxing. Let's Play Halls of Hegra, complete playthrough, and a verdict of said game, Halls of Hegra, on Wayne Hansen's channel. Mo of Mo's Game Table is taking a look at Herman Luttman's by Iron and Blood 2nd edition from Blue Panther. This is a review on Mo's Game Table. The Name of the Game has one video, and it's how to play the Battle of the Bulge. We're in that season. It's the season to be bulgy. For our Italian listeners, Winter Quartering has 2 videos: A Glorious Chance by Legion Wargames and Road to Independence, Blue Panther's historical game companion? It's on Winter Quartering. Hissy Cat Studios has one video, and it's 10 most wanted war games for 2024. Hissy Cat, wanted by who? You? Me? Us? I guess it's you. Don't worry about it, it's me. I mean, that's messed up. And I want the games too. Smart War Games is playing Roger B. McGowan Studios' Gettysburg, a game by Mark Herman. And this is the video game, or I should say the digital version of Gettysburg that was released on C3I. And you could get it in box format from RBM Studios. And this is the content and gameplay of Gettysburg on Smart War Games. Tikani's George, 4 videos. Goodbye 2023, my top 5 scenarios played this year. This guy's really deep. And 60 minutes of Second Front, Drive on Dinar, and War 4, A Promised Start, Player Turns 1, Solo. That's ASL. And the same thing at After Action Report, but it's coming up. And it's coming up today. Or, yeah, today at 8 in the morning. Juste Garde, one video, no peace without honor, Compass Games After Action Report. The Board Game Chronicles has 2 videos on how to play Blitzkrieg World War II in 20 minutes by Paolo Mori, and Cube for Me storage solution and upgrade kit for Mr. President on the Board Game Chronicles. Remember World War II with Rishi Sharma has one video on its stoic World War II veteran recalls almost losing a leg to German artillery. These are warriors. Poindexter of Poindexter Games continues with his fantastic Western Front Ace playthrough British 3rd and 4th Patrol. Tony of Tony's Board Life has 2 videos. One, it's Let's Play the Last 100 Yards, Mission 43 Part 2 with Ruffy, and The War Room December 16, 2023, Tactical, Operational, or Strategic. Your choice, and only your choice. On Tony's Board Life. Dad vs. Son, I hope you're doing well, my friend, has 2 videos. First printing, Turn 3 of a D-Day at Omaha Beach, a game published by Decision Games, designed by John Butterfield, and continuing part 1.7 of Combat a long, long time ago on Dad vs. Son. My favorite Frenchie, Freddy Fred Serval of Homo Ludens has one video, and it's Algeria, War of Independence, 1954 to 62, a live teach and play session. This is a folio game by Revolution, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken. But that's why you come here, for the news. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman Wargamer has 3 videos. It's the part 2 of the Tony and Ruff live stream of the last 100 yards, plus the War Room Tactical, Operational, Strategic War Games, and Combat Volume 1 from Compass Games, playthrough part 2, a meeting of patrols, setup, and turn 1, on Rough Swordsman Wargamer. Little Wars TV plays a 11-player Napoleonic campaign the spring of 1813. That must be something, eh? Look at that. Jan Heinemann of Let's Play History plays 3 videos. This is for our German viewers, and it's the War Before. I think that's the name of the game. And this is a video game. There's stuff written in German. I'm not gonna massacre that beautiful language. I'm just gonna let you watch it and be seduced by the language of Deutschland. Academy Games, 1 video! And it's an upcoming live stream, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, on Stellaris. Check it out. People have been waiting for this game. For our Italian listeners, the Professor Riccardo Mazzini. Warlog. And it's Poltava, 1709. City Husaria. And he does it in English, so it's Poltava Husaria series, English language, obviously, on the Professor's channel, Riccardo Mazzini. Dave of the Centurions Review has 1 video with his friend Len. Wargame Chat number 88, Wars in Woodstock Convention. There was war at Woodstock? How can that be? Everybody was so stoned. You know, gabish. The wonderful, the great, the iconic STUKAJOE has an unannounced Monday night stream for December 18th, 2023. It's unannounced. I have no idea what's going to happen, and I gotta check it out. The great STUKAJOE. Games from the Front has one video, and it's Axis Empire's Ultimate Edition, Totaler Krieg, that was the title. Scenario number 2, Operation Barbarossa, episode number 1 on Games from the Front. Bonding with Board Games and RPGs has one video, and it's the live episode number 20, Maze Rats, Aftermath, and the Relic Realm Shift. Hey kiddies, it's Saturday morning cartoons!
A soldier returns from the global grind. Home is ahead, the front is behind. A soldier returns, and his hometown is proud. Look at that brass band. Look at that crowd. Our returning hero has, no doubt, a million things to talk about. Safe at home, away from battle, restricted stuff makes harmless prattle.
Our outfit's number 999. Now we hold the center of the line. The British hold the hills just west. A pillbox here, machine gun nest, 200 medium tanks, the best.
Now you've got that off your chest. Why not go out and blab the rest?
Our landing field, boy, is that sweet. It measures 15,000 feet with 9 new runways, all concrete. Those new Jap tanks sure pack a punch. They knocked out Battery B. If those nips ever start to push, they'll shove us into sea.
Flashing to you, the news of the day. Our new secret weapon did this to the foe. What hit you, Tojo? Wouldn't you like to know?
I know what did it, what made the big hole. Our new flying bazooka with radar control. You see, I know all about it. I was right there. I seen it with my own eyes. The propelling charge is attached to the tail surface, and the booster adapter activates the bomb, which sets off the fuse in the trail fast. Therefore, giving the bore a casual stroke pending on the setting of the carburation, which is timed with the HEXES spark plugs, which in time can sets. Our very next move, well, this is straight from the boss, is amphibious attacks on the Shushara parts, see? Upon removing the flagells are all galore. A new prank of stifle valve just stirs to the shore. Naturally, it concerns not only but without it, what would we have? Indubitably. And by the way, speaking of convoys, do you know that when I sailed with a 999, without a single ship to protect us, why, the things we saw en route and the places we went. Now, this is strictly confidential, and you'll treat it so, I hope. But strictly confidentially, here's the latest dope. Now, coming in at 74 degrees, we placed our guns in a major artillery around here. And besides that, not all good.
You might just as well write it all over the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, the War Department regrets to announce that due to recent leaks and restricted military information, our entire 999th Division has been annihilated by the enemy.
The 999th? My own outfit. Some guy shot his mouth off. Any joint that'd do that ought to be run over by a streetcar.
Howdy folks, it's Meandering Mike in the man cave of madness, and yeah, it's Christmas time and all that. Filming this on the 22nd, so it's just getting around the corner. A little less busy week this week than last week, as you can see over here. Besides our weekly rolling update from the previous week, we have 4 new videos. We finished up our coverage on Campaign for North Africa, the Lauren Sperry version from 1973, with an after-action review on that game. And we started our next game and actually finished in this week. I've got one more for the War Rooms 10 games for 2023. But this was Letov Forbeck, I did an unboxing, and a how to play discussion here. Here we started our playthrough with some crazy action, risks being taken on both sides, some crazy events, some luck back and forth, maybe some mistakes made in that, but it's quite exciting. I'm not going to spoil it for you. So if you want to watch that and see what happens, some unexpected results. I didn't finish, but I did finish the game, and in my after act review, I say, you know, who won and what happened, and I talk about the tactics and stuff, and I'll definitely be playing this game again. I probably won't film it, but I'll probably play it another 1 or 2 times in 2024. Maybe I'll film it, who knows. But there's also, besides that discussion, there's a little reading list of material that you can supplement your knowledge about the system. I'm going to try to keep it short now here. It's Christmas time. I do want to say that, reach out, friends, families, whatever. If you are alone, there are people in this community, the wargaming community, whether it's on Facebook, or it's on Consum World, whether it's through YouTube, people's community channel, you can comment on their stuff. There's live streams going on. Maybe I'll do a live stream Christmas Eve or something like that. Just get on and say hi to people. And if you're out there, you're not alone, chat, reach out, all that stuff. We are a community, and we take care of each other. Remember that. Okay, so I'm sending it back to you, Dan, and all the people watching. No enemies here. Take care. Ciao. Merry Christmas. Whatever holiday you're celebrating. Ciao, folks.
Cutesy Pootsy Zilla Blitz! 2 videos, Red Strike First Look by Vuka Sims, and I watched this video, Bulge Off 23, Round 1. Super cool, super interesting. Go check it out. And basically he asks the people, what is the best Battle of the Bulge tabletop war game? So you guys vote, or you girls and guys vote. And that's it. You decide. All this on Zilla Blitz. Simple history, 4 videos, the rules of war all soldiers must obey, plus a stereotypical ways countries fight wars. Yeah, I watched that. Also, overpowered guns used to cheat in battle. Overpowered guns used to cheat in battle. Seriously? And life under evil communist regimes. All this on Simple History. Artie of ARDWULF'S Lair, 3 videos, The Chit Show with Dan and Artie. I'm Dan. With Jerry White. That was fun. You know, we're getting a lot of fun guys to interview, and it's a great time. Also, Counterclipping episode 153, 2023 in Wargaming. So, basically, I'm assuming it's a chat, blah, blah, blah. Obviously it is. And, excuse me, The Chit Show with Dan and Artie. I'm Dan. The Chit Show, the designer's journey with Mark Herman. Mark Herman talks about his book, soon to be released. He said the first 100 will be signed, so get it while it's hot. Know what I'm saying? And all this on ARDWULF'S Lair. Fanny Rob, 1 video and its Risk Strike board game, a review. The Boss! Clark Commando 1983, 3 videos, a sneak peek into my new addition to my game space. And just have a happy holiday, he says. Just have a happy holiday. Yeah, he's saying that to all the miserable wretches in the world. Huh? And a nice reveal about me and some fun happy holidays and just love ... The Boss. Agility Snips Gaming Table. Part 1 playthrough of a 2-player game called The Plum Island Horror by Herman Luttman. Defend and evacuate the island. Defend! Some of this stuff like this. And, yeah, that's what it is. ID Jester, 8 videos, of course. Sentinels of the Multiverse, then Roll Camera, being our own director and editor in a big budget. Okay, we gotta check this out. Plus, playing Twilight Inscription with Phoenix Knight, Open the Box, Hadrian's Wall by Bobby Hill and Renegade Games, Sentinels of the Multiverse, Marvel Legendary Midtown Bank Robbery and Kingpin, plus a revived solo setup and play as Nadir, and Aces of Valor as the Brits' random campaign setup and mission number 1. I'm out of breath. On ID Jester, Kurt, the Merriest, Phoenix Knight, 8 videos, Night Fighter Ace, Terra Mystica, Gaia Project, Target for Today, Interceptor Ace, Mystical Munchies, Age of Innovation, Pandemic Reign of Cthulhu, on Phoenix Knight. Timothy Phelps, 4 videos, Silent War, Kings of Middle-earth, an unboxing, Lord of the Rings, LCG, a living card game, Journey into the Dark, that is, and Kings of Middle-earth unboxing addendum on Timothy Phelps' channel. Indian Idol's channel, World War II, 4 videos, Camouflage, the Gangsters of MI6, Did Miklos Horthy Save Hungary's Jews? And censored. Did Miklos Horthy Save Hungary's Jews? But it's censored. It's the tooth... No capiche. No capiche. On Indian Idol's World War II. Legendary Tactics, 4 videos, a Star Wars, The Clone Wars playthrough, plus The Clone Wars First Impression, a review, Undaunted Battle of Britain full gameplay playthrough, and Top 10 War Games in 2023. What's better, light or heavy war games? Welcome to GMT's monthly update, December 2023. Go through this with me, for God's sakes. I was just listening to some Thelonious Monk, and he scrambles your brain. Trust me. Anyways, let's go on. So the news from Gene. He wishes us well, What's this? Some of the best memories of holidays are played with Mary, Sam, Rachel, Luca, Lisa, and Mom and Dad. Of course, the family. Family is important. And basically, that's it. So, a holiday gift from each of you. Please see Jason's GMT one note below for details on this year's gift, courtesy of our team at GMT1. Enjoy. What can I say? I don't know. I'm going to check it out. And Rachel and Luke Billingsley, that is, have started a podcast, but a video podcast called GMT Talk. And the guest of honor to break the ice, all this, is Harold the Man Buchanan. So they talk about Harold's games, Liberty or Death, and Flashpoint South China Seas. Or Sea, I should say. And if you want to watch that video, check it out. It's on the GMT page. Alright? Or actually, you can just click the link on the newsletter if you're subscribed to it. Click there and there you go. And look at Rachel. She reminds me of my daughter with the dimples. Unbelievable. Okay, so what's shipping next week? Banish All Their Fears is shipping. Let's see. This is a game. This is a Bayonet and Musket series, Volume 1. It's game design is by David Fox and Ben Ho. So this is the Battle of Blenheim, 1704, and Near Windham, 1693. Man, Ben Hull, eh? You gotta love him. Then the next game that's shipping is Norman Conquest. Men of Iron Volume 5, Conflicts of the Normans and Their Successors, 1053 to 1265. And this is a game by Ralph Shelton. What next is happening here is Tanto Monta, The Rise of Ferdinand and Isabella. This is a game by Carlos Diaz Navarez. And, well, it's shipping, man. So, you know, and nothing, you know what I'm saying? And, for me, finally, the Plum Island Horror. Now, when I say finally, there's many levels for me at this finally. Finally, because Herman Luttman's a mensch. He's a great guy. Great guy. So I just love him for that. Second of all these B, you know, I'm going to call them B games. Not because they're better, that A games are better than B games. B games like in B movies. That's what I get here. And Herman is a master of this. The B games. It's not going to catch on. So obviously the Plum Island Horror is out. And it's game designed by Hermund Lutman. And I wonder who the developer is. It's probably why do I keep forgetting his name, for God's sakes? Yeah, Fred Manzo. Sorry, Fred. You know, I'm getting older. So that's it for the new. What's shipping next? And what's this here? Oh, there's also a replacement counter sheet for different games, which is pretty cool. And it's $6. Okay, they'll start charging Command & Colors Medieval, second printing, Command & Colors Napoleonics, second printing, Panzer North Africa, first printing, and Vijayanagara. That's what's coming up, alright? There's no GMT East in 2024. That's what's happening. Oh, man. Okay. So, anyway, so there's a playtest tournament for A Fading Star by Yann de Villeneuve. And is planning to run a playtest tournament for Insurgency and Piracy in Somalia, A Fading Star, which, if you'd like to play in this tournament, click on the link. There's a Status of Vassal module for download, and Bayonets and Tomahawks second printing, Mark Rodrigue. Second printing, man. Good for Mark. Okay, now, here you go. This month's box back sneak peek. Mike Bertuccelli's Wolfpack. Looks really good. Love the black. The different shades of black, or I should say the different shades of gray. And game developer is Joel Toppin. The Minister, that is. Booklets by Kai Jensen. You know what? Oh man, complexity is 6. Mike! Marona me! And Solitaire suitability is 9. Congratulations, Mike. De fan nervous. So what do we have here? So playtesters wanted for Seljuk. Okay, click on the thingy below. And that's it for now for that. Designer interviews. GMT talks with Harold Buchanan and El Wargamero Novato. David Townsend, designer of Wings for the Baron Deluxe GMT Edition. Carl Paradis had given me this game a long time ago, and then he said, Danny, you still have it? I said, yeah, sure. He said, give it back to me. Okay. The Player's Aid, interviews with Sam London, designer of Firefight Tactical. Yeah, I'm interested in that. Why? Because it just seems less work for me to read the rules. I don't even know what I'm saying. Forget it. It sounds fun. Then there's Pascal Toupy, another Quebecer, co-designer of Napoleon in Egypt. So, game design deep dive. Podcast interview with Gina Willis, the co-designer of Skies Above Britain. She is fantastic. Fantastic. Zilla Blitz interviews Sam London again, a firefight. Tactical. And the Chit Show with Dan and Artie. I'm Dan. We interview Jerry White, co-designer of Skies Above Britain and designer of Atlantic Chase and I forget the other games, but designer of a lot of stuff, and I just love the guy. Okay, so let's see the new additions. Okay, Defiance. What happened here? Mark Herman is just any time it's a game, but Mark Herman comes out. He's co-designing with DB Doctor, and it's Defiance. Already there's 205 numbers, and it's only been 2 days it's been out. And Artie and I interviewed Mark yesterday on the Chit Show, and it's a joy to listen to Mark speak. It's just really, really nice. So let's see here, and I discussed this with him about the complexity is high and Solitaire suitability is medium high. And he said the complexity, it's more like intricacies for him, not complexities. Verstehen Sie? Now look at that. Combat Commander Battle Pack number 9. 10 and 12 new scenarios, 4 new battle maps. What do you mean 10 and 12? 10 to 12 new scenarios. I guess I don't get it. But this is a game designed by Mark Yoshikawa. And this is focusing on the situations where the U.S. Army and Marines commonly battled the entrenched Japanese Imperial forces. This battle pack highlights engagements on Attu Island, where first Banzai Charge took place, and Tarawa and Guam, where the famous incident of General Smith. And so, yeah, Combat Commander, eh? I gotta get it. And, that's also third printing of Atlantic Chase, the Kriegsmarine against the home fleet. Jeremy White again. This guy is incredible. Third printing. You should be proud, Jerry. Success all the time. So, let me give you a little bit of Atlantic Chase info, and they say here the complexity is medium, Solitaire suitability is medium high. Fourth printing of Mark Simonich's Normandy 44. Get it while it's hot, ladies and gentlemen. Get it while it's hot. And second edition, second printing of Simple Great Battles of History. $18, man. You know, this is a series designed by Richard Berg and Mark Herman again. Always. And holy moly, a World at War mounted maps. Holy moly, a set of 4 mounted maps. Jesus. Well, Bruce Harper, you're doing good. I ever check out Bruce Harper's YouTube channel on World at War? There's a 2024 January 12th to 14th Cascade Games Convention that will be happening Friday, January 12th, obviously. And where is it? Well, it says here it's nestled between the ocean and the Cascade Mountains. Bellingham is 20 minutes from the Canadian border and 90 miles south of Seattle. I can't see it. Anyways, check it out. We have Fred Serval, my favorite Frenchie, and NB explore the depths of NB Solitaire TAC Ops. Ortona on Omulidens, a 91-minute video, and we shall conclude with that. And that was your GMT quick summary update of December. So, have a good one.
For the third Wednesday in December, Seek Out and Play presents a new video on Castle Itter, part of the Valiant Defense series by DVG. The video focuses on the tactical cards and how they can help make the game more difficult for experienced players. The video is based on the rules found within the game, providing a visual demonstration of how the cards work. The video covers the advanced and elite level difficulties as stated in the Castle Itter rulebook. It is designed to help beginning players ease into the transition of playing with tactical cards that increase the challenges of the game. Check out more videos on Castle Itter and the many other games that we have when you visit the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. We also have a podcast that comes out at the end of each month. We are also on Facebook and Twitter, and for those who want to support our channel and receive the episodes early, we have a Patreon page as well. Seek Out and Play produces a new video each week, so I will see you next Wednesday.
Another week, another show, another year! No, actually, we're going to have another show before that. I have to say that. Merry Christmas to everybody and happy holidays to whatever festivities you belong to. I don't know what else to say. Oh man, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. I've got a new Buy Me a Coffee thing. Click on the link and you can buy me a coffee. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to be a patron, please go ahead. Thank you very much for watching this. It's not the end of the year, so I'm not gonna go on with a rant. I'll save it for next week. Thank you to everybody. Have yourselves a Merry Christmas, and be nice at Christmas, huh? Don't be a drunk SOB. You know what I'm saying? Peace.